Welcome to Senior Voices. I'm your host, Maricela Ferguson. You know, every day seniors are turning 65. They have just a multitude of challenges. And with that thought in mind, I Help IE organized a trip, chartered a senior bus to go to Sacramento for Senior Day Rally Day. And they've been going for the last 3 years. Our guests today have gone on different years. Would you please show some love for our senior rally riders? I want to say thank you, and thank you for coming by, for joining us, and for the wonderful work that you're doing through your participation in the Senior Day, being a rally rider. Thank you. Now, you guys have different colors. I love that. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Velma Sinan.
Thank you, Velma. And now, Velma, you went the first year, right?
Right.
How did you find out about the trip?
I went to one of the I Help meetings, and that's when we was discussing about the rally. And I was very interested of trying to see how it would involve in going to the rally to tell the politician about seniors and that senior matters, about the housing, low housing, and our health care.
Excellent. Now, tell me, Velma, you said that you found out about the trip, the senior rally ride, by attending an I Help IE meeting.
Right.
And then one of the things that concerns you is senior housing. You're concerned about senior housing because, one, you're a senior, and do you live in senior housing yourself?
Yes, I do.
And do you feel that there's enough senior housing already, affordable senior housing?
No.
Absolutely not. Right.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And so that kind of motivated you. Do you personally know, as a senior, do you personally know other seniors that are struggling to find a place to stay, shelter?
Yes, some I do.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Now, when you got to Sacramento 3 years ago, 3 years ago, what is the one thing that you noticed that you were impressed with?
It was how many seniors that went.
Right.
We really rallied, and they did have a lot of speakers. Now, I don't know if they got the message good, but hopefully they did, that we wasn't,
Right.
Oh.
Right.
that we really wanted to tell them
That's right.
that
you're-
seniors matter.
That's right, that senior matters
Right.
and that you were concerned.
Right.
So I'm glad that you went, and I'm glad, and thank you for your fabulous T-shirt.
Thank you.
I just really appreciate, and the seniors who are not able to go,
Right.
they appreciate that you went the very first year, and it was a rough ride. So it's always rough the first and second, and it gets
Right.
better and better. So thank you, Velma. Thank you so much.
You're
and thank you
welcome.
for coming, for joining us. And now with the fabulous lime, oh my gosh, it's like sunshine. Introduce yourself.
I am Lois McFarland.
Thank you, Lois, for joining us. Now, Lois, you went on the second year, and how did you find out about the rally riders?
My neighbor, Brenda, and you. Brenda kept telling me about it, and you kept telling me about it. And actually, we went to the senior center in Fontana, and we were passing out flyers up there. I
Oh,
actually
okay.
got one of my fellow seniors in Fontana to go with us the
Oh my
first year in
gosh.
2016. Yes.
Thank you for reminding me. You know what? That is true. We
Yeah.
did go. We did go. You
Yes.
and I.
Yes.
At the Fontana Senior
Yes.
Center to invite other seniors. Oh
Yes.
my gosh, you see them. Thank you so much for reminding
Yeah.
me. That's awesome.
And I was so impressed the first year. I decided to go the second year, which was this year. And I think it's very beneficial for us to go to Sacramento and let them know that we matter as seniors and that we do need affordable housing. We do need better health care than what we're getting. Because a lot of us, we don't have health insurance that would provide for us. We have to wait to be referred.
Isn't that something?
Yeah,
And
to
you said we need
specialists.
better health care.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you said some of us don't even have health care.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of scary because when you think about it, I believe that I was reading 7,000 Californians turn 65 every week. That's over 30,000 a month. and many of them don't have coverage. And we assume that all seniors have coverage. We assume a lot about seniors. And we assume because we're not in the trenches a lot of times actually asking. That's why they say don't ask people how you doing, because a lot of us really don't want to know. Then we have that obligation to listen. So you know what? You're absolutely right. Now, one of the things that impressed me about going on the bus trip was people don't realize, some people may not realize, that is a 6 to 8 hour bus trip. Can you imagine for a senior that is going in a walker, a cane, very diabetic? Many of these seniors, several seniors wanted to go and could not go because where we drew the line was the wheelchair and people that had like the heart, what is it? Yeah, the pacemaker. But there were seniors that wanted to go, and I think it's wonderful that you went, and of course the others on the bus also, that you went for the ones that could not go. So that's incredible, because those of us that are still healthy, strong, and in our right mind, we have an obligation to alert our elected and elected officials and our policy makers. Now, did you feel when you got to Sacramento, did you feel that sense that we were being heard?
I did the first year. I was impressed with the politicians that came out and spoke with us. And then the second year, the politicians came out, and some of them sound like it was rote. They were giving us the same speech.
Oh.
However, when I did fill out my ballot this year, it helped me to decide on who I was going to vote for.
Ouch! Did you say your ballot? Oh my God, I think you're making it clear that seniors what?
Vote.
Seniors vote.
Absolutely.
We absolutely
Yes, we vote. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I think it's also important that not only that you share, hey, when filling out my ballot, I thought about things, is to let them know, you know what, not only am I voting, but I have friends that I'm telling how I'm voting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because we can no longer afford, right, to be an invisible population.
And we aren't.
Yeah.
We aren't.
No, we're not.
letting
We're
them
not.
know.
Not at
Yeah.
all. Not at all. Were you involved in any of the tours that stressed attention to caregivers?
Yes, I went. I can't remember his name, but we did. I did go to a couple of the politicians' office, spoke with their secretaries and their representatives. So I was able to do that. It was very enlightening, and we let them know how important it was for them to listen to us when we went.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for being there, for participating. Please do not stop advocating for seniors. And the wonderful news is, as I'm looking at the group here, all of you are walking, talking, have glasses, no glasses. I mean, you know what? We are the strong ones. Yes. And so right now is the time to stay alert for the others that are going to come in after us, and that we have to motivate them, obviously. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, so we're talking 2016, 2017, and then this year, pink. And you know what? Real men have the strength to wear pink. Let me tell you, I heard about it. Tell us your fabulous name.
Marisela, my name is Ricardo Prado Sodano. And
wow, do you sing? Because you got that voice, a little Luther Vandross here, okay?
I wish I could.
I wish you could. Well, thank you, Ricardo, for joining us. Tell us, Ricardo, now, how did you find out about the senior rally?
I found out about it through meetings here at the center, senior center.
Oh, okay.
Just participating. There was a, emergence one day at the senior center, and I was talking to them and everything. And one of them, I went and talked to her, which was you, asked me that there was going to be a meeting here, and you asked me be there or be square. And I didn't want to be square, so I showed up.
That's right. No, tell the truth. You've been square ever since, okay? Well, thank you so much. And now tell me, did you take any tours Did you take any tours when you went to Sacramento? Did you have a chance to talk to anyone?
I did, yeah. I took a tour, and I spoke with one of the congresswomen
awesome.
at the state capitol,
Okay.
and expressed my concerns. And you get a lot of information by going to these trips.
Oh, absolutely. I noticed that because I went with you guys, obviously, but I noticed that when we got off the bus, they were already starting to set up with the vendors. Did you have a chance to visit the vendors? And the vendors, was that relevant for seniors? Did you see that? The vendors that were there, did they actually have things that were important for seniors?
Oh yeah, yeah. They had a lot of information that that sometimes, as a senior, you don't know, and you find out. It's sad. We've come a long ways from being the
Right.
poorest individuals to what we are now, and it was an experience for me because from what I heard, the crowd was more than it was the year before.
That's
and
true.
as time
That's
goes
true.
on, there's more seniors showing up to the Capitol.
Correct.
And
Correct.
making these congressmen and congresswomen, making them aware that we need
Aware,
care.
aware, and hopefully accountable, right?
Right,
Hopefully
yes.
accountable.
Yes, and it's very important for us to.
I saw there were a lot of speakers. A lot of speakers. I wanted to mention every year we have been very blessed that they provide meals for us. And that was very, very important. I want to send a shout out, no names, but we do want to send a shout out to our sponsors, to help us get there. The bus is incredibly expensive, and the seniors, all of them pay as much as they can, their part, to get on the bus. But we did have some sponsors that did chip in here and there. So you guys know who you are. I don't want to name anyone because I might forget someone, but we did have some sponsors that they help pay for, some things for the bus. But I wanted to say that last year, there was the first year we went, there was about 300, almost 400 seniors. Then when we went the second year, there was about 400 seniors. And then they've always been very nice, and they know that we come so far that they provided us with a snack to go back. So this year we were pretty confident that we'd have a snack, right? And unfortunately this year, 600 seniors showed up. So we were like, ay, 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 snack time. What are we going to do on the way back? But thank goodness, we have a higher source plus our sponsors that help provide. So that was wonderful. If you were going to send a message out to seniors for next year, what would you tell them, Ricardo?
Oh, I would tell them to be more active in your senior centers and get information to help other seniors and participate in activities that the center provides for seniors, and it's a lot of fun. I myself, I feel much better than I did when I was younger. It's just an innovation for.
Right. Well, they say that age is nothing but a number, but that's why our numbers have to be good. We have to treat our numbers good. Our cholesterol number, our blood pressure, all those numbers, and we can't do it if we don't have good health care. And that's one of the reasons that everyone, all of you got on the bus, is to remind our policymakers and our elected officials that there are some critical issues that are facing seniors. I want to thank you for coming out, and when we come back, we're going to do a special presentation, so don't leave. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for going. Thank you for loving seniors.
Everybody has a dream. mine was to see the ocean. And with a little help, I made it.
Thank you, and welcome back. This segment is a segment that is a presentation, a special presentation. I want to thank again our guests who are senior rally riders. I want to thank you for, making that journey, 6 to 8 hour bus trip. Let me tell you, it's a trip that is not for the weak-hearted, for sure. So thank you so much. Thank you, Velma. Thank you, Lois and Ricardo. I want to thank you. You may remember in 2017, the second trip, Lois, that there was a senior on the bus. She's the former California senior legislator. Her name is Fran Gibbons. Fran Gibbons, unfortunately, was very ill even during the trip, but she made the trip because that's the kind of person that she is. She wanted also her voice to be heard and to bring attention to the health care crisis that we're having now for seniors. So even though she had been diagnosed, the cancer had returned, she still made the trip. This year, she didn't make the trip. And as you can see, Ricardo is wearing the pink. So really, one of the reasons that we picked the pink was for all the cancers, all the immunization, or when your immune system is in trouble, lupus, all kinds of cancers. So we chose pink. So we're going to present this T-shirt to Fran. The cancer, it was in remission. The cancer has come back. But we're going to keep Fran in our prayers. We want Fran to know, Fran Gibbons, we want her to know that we love her and that we will continue this rally for her and all the seniors who are sick today, but we're counting and claiming they're going to be well. So again, Fran Gibbons, this is for you. We're on our way, and every day we're on our own special bus getting to wherever we need to go to remind people, remember the seniors, we're facing serious issues and we need your support. And we want to thank Fran Gibbons, California senior legislator. Thank you for everything that she's done and everything that she's going to do. Thank you so much. And also we have a photo frame, and we want to dedicate this photo frame to Fran Gibbons, because Fran, when we present it to you, you're going to put on this T-shirt and wear your pink T-shirt proudly. Thank you so much, and thank you everyone for supporting seniors who have health care, affordable housing issues. Stand. You know what? Stand with seniors. Thank you so much.
Yay.